it is.
Okay, what am I looking at now?
Hold on.
Okay, is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. All right. Here now. This is our very first using this camcord. This is the X cord. This is what we call the X camcord. All right. This is not the one that the children have. That one got stolen. This is our backup. This is the real deal. All right. This is the bona fide 100% gonna make it all fly all right. You know, gonna take it right up to the height. All right. And of course, I'm walking down the road here because this is a nice green. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna look. This is all vacant property, but we're gonna talk about the wildlife. Actually, we're looking for an owl, an endangered species, because this is, here we go. Now, isn't that a beautiful tree? If I was a tree hugger, that's the kind of tree I'd want to hug. I'm trying to zoom in on this tree. We're gonna edit this. I got a computer for the children today. It's a Vista, so this is the only thing that can go on there. I'm missing the button here. Okay, it's a Vista, so we're gonna start learning how to use a Vista with our X camcord here. And the children are only allowed to use this laptop. It's their first laptop. They're only allowed to use the laptop unless they're editing the films that we take. And there has to be theory, and there has to be a story, and there has to be a mission. And in this case, the mission and the theory is obviously nature, community parks, animals, wildlife, owls, birds. Now this is the tree. This is the tree that really attracts my attention. I don't want to get up in the sun here now. All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna edit this, okay? We have a camper in a park. Well, it's not even a park. Actually, this is private property. This is a piece of property. I want to zoom in on this tree. Help me, Tisha. Oh, okay. Well, that's too much zoom. Okay, you guys are gonna have to be patient with us because we're gonna figure this out. Okay, we're just experimenting. Anyway, it's a willow tree. I think I have the willow tree. There's the willow tree. This is a private property. You can see some of these trees, like they're massive. Look at this tree. Let's zoom out so we can kind of zoom in. Like, there we go. There, no. Just help me. Help me. My finger's like not even moving.
Oh, wow.
It's frozen. So we're gonna work on this. We're gonna edit this, okay? Because we got a laptop today with a Vista program that the only thing that's installed on there is for this Handycam. And this is what the children are gonna learn, how to edit and upload videos onto YouTube with content that has meaning. Now, if anyone views this video after it's on YouTube and they happen to see an owl and we missed it, please email me through my YouTube account directly or send me a comment, because we would like to see this property. I'm going to turn the camera very slowly. We'd like to see this property turned into a park where we can do wonderful things, whether daycares can come with the children to have things to do, play soccer or just nature preserve, where elderly can come and have lunch or a picnic, where Boy Scouts and Girl Guides can come. Yeah, and we can build lean-tos and learn how to make rabbit traps, but only there's a problem, and it's called civilization, and it's all over. And this is just the beginning, okay? I don't know why, but people seem to think that other people's property becomes a garbage dump, and this is only the beginning. But the animals, they still live. There's raccoons that are in here, several. They come in and out throughout the day and at night. Anyone see an owl? We're looking for an owl or an endangered bird species. I'm having a difficult time moving my finger the way I'm holding the camera, but this is a beautiful tree. Here's another tree. You can see this property, and there's actually 4 of them. There's 4 of them, 4 different owners. Some are private, some are business. Whoops. I'm not doing very well, but that's okay. I'm a little more confident than the last time I ever held one of these things. There we go. Thank you, Tisha.
You're welcome.
And there's another one, and we're gonna go over here, and then you're gonna see, it just keeps on going. And there's another one. Here's my weeping willow. This is my baby. I like this tree. Now, this is the tree I wanna hug. This one right there. And then there's another one behind it. You can see another one. There's another one. There's tons over there. There's a whole bush over there, a bush of trees. Okay? Now this would be good for Girl Guides to come and to do their little campouts or preparation of campouts. Boy Scouts can come, and I actually want to bring children here myself and work on compasses and the stars and lean-tos, and you know how to build rabbit traps in case of an emergency and you find yourself out in the bush and you have to survive. All kinds of things. Talk about natural plants, and if and how and when we could ever turn this into a park-like setting, you know, we could have a small community garden. There's lots of things that, look, here's a bunch more trees. Anyone see an owl yet? I'm really looking for an owl. Maybe we'll catch an owl on here, because if we find an owl, then that kind of changes things, because the owl is an endangered species in BC and their habitat is going away very, very quickly. So in order to get the city support that we would need in order to turn this into a community park-like setting for the whole community to enjoy, whether that's daycare, whether that's the elderly, whether that's for students at schools, whether it's for community volunteers such as myself, you know, finding a unique bird that's endangered would definitely help. But in the meantime, we're going to go a little deeper into the project here and keep on walking. This one here, this is the third property in the middle of 4. This is the biggest one. It's actually slated for multi-purpose. See, how can you make these things not move around when you're walking? Okay, I'm switching over the camera to the more experienced camerist here. Okay, and we're just going to go a little deeper into it, and we're going to just imagine. Oh, see, somebody had already started to build something. You can see it's a makeshift of something. I don't know. I wouldn't consider that a lean-to. I wouldn't consider it a rabbit trap. But somebody was being creative and was definitely. Let's go zoom in, get a little closer on that, because I think that's just wonderful. It's so exciting to see people working with nature. Okay, but also people can be bad in terms of litter. Let's keep on going. Anyway, this is the third property out of 4. Ideally, you could get all 4 turned into a nice park setting. Would be great in the middle of the city. My goal would be to have rabbit cages, you know, maybe a stall with a couple of horses, could have a couple of lambs running around, you know. Mama Lynn's like stuff like that. So, but in the meantime, that's not what we don't have, okay?
There's someone over there.
Okay, well, that's somebody living over there. We're not intruding on people's privacy at this point. This is the only place they have to live. But this is the thing that we don't need. Now, here's the thing. We can blame and we can point our fingers, but at the end of the day, there's people that drive up in here in the middle of the night with their fancy ass cars, okay, it's uncensored, and like they dump their garbage out on the road, and I've gone out there, a whole porch, furniture, appliances, garbage, stucco, drywall, you know, toxic materials, just. And I'm going to take you into another property, which is the next one over, because there's 4 in a row, 4 different owners. And this one's not so bad. And there are people that do live here. They have squatted. They are homeless. And at this point, they know that I'm here, and I know that they're there. And some of them may or may not make comment at some points. But in the meantime, we're going to respect their privacy. So we're going to walk out and we're going to go to a different area. You know. Yeah, but in that wood is an ecosystem of lots of things that we can educate young people on why it's important to replenish the land in the way that the earth can recreate itself. Because there is such a thing as called land erosion. And the more we plow down the trees and plow down and take away the grass and everything else, before you know it, the land erosion, the earth's crust, I don't know what the footage is on the earth crust, but it's not that much. So every time we build another building and we take away these types of environments, the earth's crust becomes less and less. It becomes erosion. So these are more reasons. As I get more comfortable and more confident about what I'm talking about and the things I'm trying to promote here, I would suspect that, you know, maybe I can write a list and I can just rattle them off more quicker. And but in the meantime, we kind of see where we're going with this, okay? keep on going. Oh, look, this probably was a garden bed at some point, or